Good day, everyone. How are you? I hope you're all doing well, and I hope that you will take time to watch this video until the end because this is important. The concept that we will be discussing here is important, no? Para sa third quarter natin na lesson. Now, I hope you have your ball pen, your notebook with you para maka-take kayo ng notes, okay? Sige. Now, in this video, we will discuss about the topic regarding continuity, specifically continuity at a point. Okay? Now, our learning objectives at the end of the topic session, the student should be able to, number one, illustrate continuity of a function at a number. Number two, determine whether a function is continuous at a number or not. And also, in the latter part, no, or if we still have time, we will distinguish the different classification of discontinuity. Okay? Sige. Now, sa tingin niyo, what is continuous kaya? How the graph of a continuous function should look like. Okay? So, if you heard the term na continuous, so what does it mean or what do you understand about it? Okay? So, basically, no, when we talk about continuous, as you can see here in our GIF or GIF, ano ba pag-pronounce niyan, no? Graph, no? Yung graph ng ating continuous function, describe a continuous function if you can draw the entire graph without lifting your pen or pencil from your paper. So, meaning to say, tuloy-tuloy, no? Yung pag-trace natin or pag-draw natin ng graph natin. So, tuloy-tuloy siya, smooth yung pag-draw natin ng ating graph, and then hindi siya maputol or hindi tayo nag-lift ng ating ng ating pen or pencil. Okay? Or, geometrically, a function is continuous at a number if its graph has no break at the number. So, for example, no? Let's say we have here a Cartesian plane. And then, let's say we have here the graph. Okay? So, as you can see, as we draw this graph, no? Tuloy-tuloy siya. Okay? We are not lifting our pen. Or, like this one. Okay? So, yan siya. No? So, continuous ang ating graph, no? At a number. So, at a number, at specific number siya. Okay? So, yan siya. Now, let's consider this graph. Okay? So, we have here our graph. This is the graph of function 3x minus 1. And then, let's say this graph, no, has its limit as x approaches to 1 and then ang limit niya is 2. Okay? Now, ang tanong, continuous ba ang ating function at x is equal to 1? Ito. So, if our function is approaching to 1, continuous ba siya dito na part? Okay? Itong sa point na ito. Now, to check, no, kung continuous yung ating graph, all we need to do is to trace our graph from left, okay, up to right. So, from left ng 1, as you can see, we have here, and then papunta dito, we are not lifting our pen. And then, ganun din, sa right side ng ating 1, no, we are not lifting our pen. So, tuloy-tuloy yung ating pag-trace ng graph natin, no? So, meaning to say, itong function natin, no, continuous siya at x is equal to 1. Okay? Sige, let's have another example, like this one. So this graph is the graph of the function 3x squared minus 4x plus 1 over x minus 1. Now, let's determine if the function is continuous at x is equal to 1. So, as you can see here, no? Ito yung ating x. We have here x is equal to 1. And then, according dito sa ating graph, di ba, previously we have also discussed how to determine the limit of a graph. So, as you can see here, the graph, no? Itong function na ito has its limit sa 2. Now, obserbahan ninyo, ano kaibahan ng dalawa? The first one is shaded yung ating point dito. While on this side naman is hindi siya shaded. Meaning to say, hollow siya. So, meaning to say, if we trace from the left side ng 1, mapuputol, no? Hindi tayo pwede mag-jump papunta dito. putol yung ating graph. Ganun din sa right side ng 1. So, as you can see here, no? Hindi tayo pwede makatuloy-tuloy punta dito sa side. So, meron siyang hole. Okay? So, meaning to say, ang graph na ito is not continuous or discontinuous sa point na x is equal to 1. Okay? So, I hope that's clear, no? That's how we inspect a graph if it is a continuous or not. So, ang basehan lang natin is kapag mag-trace tayo from the right and from the left ng ating point, dapat tuloy-tuloy siya. And then, as you can see, shaded yung point natin dyan. Okay? So, let's have another example. Let's say we have this one. So, itong graph na ito is the graph of our function 1 over x. Okay? Now, let's determine if ang function ba natin is continuous at x is equal to 0. So, saan ba yung 0 natin? Okay, nandito na part, no? This one here. Now, tingnan natin, no? If our graph is going to 0 from the left side ng 0, it never touches yung ating y-axis. Okay? Or, if we extend this one, is papunta siya ng negative infinity. So, meaning to say, sa 0, ganun din dito sa right side, no? If the graph is approaching 0 from the right side, ganun din siya, no? Continuous, no? Papunta, pataas na pataas. So, meaning to say, this one, no? Wala tayong makita na limit ng ating function. So, meaning to say, itong ating function, 1 over x, is not continuous at x is equal to 0. Okay? Kasi tuloy-tuloy lang siya, oh. And then, we cannot find any value na limit niya. Okay? Now, how about kapag 2? Sa tingin ninyo, meron ba siyang limit kapag, or meron ba siya, continuous ba yung ating function if our x is approaching 2 or x is equal to 2? So, ito yung 2 natin, no? So, as you can see, from the left side ng 2 natin, ayan, we have here a point. And then, from the right side naman ng 2 natin, meron din siyang point dito. Okay? So, what can we conclude for this? So, we can conclude, no? Na one part ng ating graph is continuous siya dito. Okay? So, ayan. Now, kapag wala namang graph, no, how can we determine if a function without the graph is continuous at a point? So, a function f, no, let's say yung function natin is named as f, is continuous at x is equal to c. So, continuous daw siya, yung ating function, if yung following conditions are satisfied. So, ito yung mga conditions niya. Number 1, dapat yung ating function is defined. Meaning to say, it has a value, no? If we evaluate our function using the value of c, dapat defined siya. Or, dapat merong value. Hindi siya undefined or hindi siya imaginary, dapat defined, no? Meron siyang value. Then, second one is dapat the limit natin, if we evaluate the limit of our function, okay, from as x approaches c from left to right, dapat nag-exist siya. Okay, when can we say that the function exists? Sige. When can we say? So, we can say that the limit, okay, let me change the color kasi masyadong, yung, natin, no? This one na lang. So, the limit of our function as x approaches c from the left side, okay, dapat equal siya sa limit of our function as x approaches c from the right side. Kung equal sila, equal yung value nito at saka nito, nag-exist yung ating function. Okay? So, yan siya. Now, if the first condition na meet niya, then the second condition is na meet, dapat ma-meet din niya yung ating third condition. So, yung third condition natin, kung if evaluate the limit of our function, no, let's say meron siyang limit dyan, and then if we evaluate this one, no, dapat equal sila. Okay? So, yan, dapat equal yung ating limit, yung value ng limit natin, at saka yung ating pag-evaluate ng function using the value of c. Okay? Now, otherwise, f is continuous at x is equal to c if itong tatlo na ito is hindi niya ma-meet. Okay? Sige, let's have an example for this one. Okay, so another theorem, no? So, masabi daw natin, no, let's say kapag continuous daw yung function natin, yung f function natin at saka yung g function, okay, let's say this is a polynomial, okay? So, if f and g are continuous at x is equal to c, then f plus g or f minus g or the function f minus the function g is also continuous at x equal to z. Okay? Ganon din, if we have f and g na continuous, na kapag i-multiply natin yung kanilang mga function, yung value ng function natin, continuous din siya sa c natin. And ganon din kapag i-divide natin siya. Okay? So, let's have an example. Now, let's test this one if the function is continuous at x is equal to 0. So, ano yung function natin? We have our function x squared is plus 2x plus 1. Is it continuous at x is equal to 0? So, to determine, no, to check if continuous yung ating function, all we need to do is kailangan masundan natin or pasok or, ma-follow niya itong tatlong condition natin. Okay? Or na-satisfy niya yung tatlong condition natin. So, first is we have the f of c. So, yung c natin dito is equal to 0. So, if our c is 0, no, since our function is approaching the 0 or we are determining if the function is at 0, no? So, 0 din yung ating value dito. So, here, evaluate natin yung function natin. We have 0 squared plus 2 times 0 plus 1. And this is equal to, so 0 squared, that is 0. Then 2 times 0, that is 0 plus 1. Or this is equal to 1. Okay? Now, that's for the first condition. Now, for the second condition, di ba dapat evaluate natin yung limit ng function natin if nag-exist siya or hindi. Okay? So here, the limit of f of x natin as x approaches to 0 is simply the limit of at ano yung function natin, that is x squared plus 2x plus 1 as x approaches to 0. Okay? So, meron tayong different properties, di ba? Different laws of limit. So, evaluate this one. So, we can use the table of values para dito or check natin from the left side, no? At saka from the right side ng ating 0. So, evaluate na natin ito siya using our laws of limit. Okay? Or yung evaluating polynomials like direct substitution. Okay? So, here, if we direct substitute, we get 0 squared plus 2 times 0 plus 1. That is also equal to 1. Okay? So, sa first condition, defined yung ating function kasi meron siyang value which is 1. And then, dito naman, sa second condition, nag-exist, no? The limit exists. Kasi meron tayong value dyan. Now, for the third condition, ano yung third condition? Dapat equal yung ating pag-evaluate sa function and then pag-evaluate ng limit natin. So, here we have f of 0, ano yung result natin kapag evaluate yung function natin using 0, that is equal to 1. And then, ganun din, di ba, sa ating limit. If we evaluate the limit of our function, which is also equal to 1. So, we can say, therefore, as you can see, equal naman sila na both of them are equal 1. So, therefore, the function is continuous at x is equal to 0. Okay? So, yan siya. Kasi ang function natin or yung value natin, no? Si function is defined, the limit exists, and the value of evaluating function and evaluating the limit of the function are the same, which is equal to 1. So, that's why the function is continuous at x is equal to 0. Okay? So, I hope that's clear. So, if you have any question, you can comment down below or you can message me now. So, yan siya. Now, let's determine naman, no, itong second example natin. Determine if f of x is equal to x cubed plus x squared minus 2 is continuous or not at x is equal to 1. Okay. Now, ano yung condition? First condition, dapat the function is defined. Now, here, we have f of c or that is f of 1. Kasi, yung value natin dito is, ayan, x is equal to 1. So, here, if evaluate natin, substitute natin, we have 1 cubed plus 1 squared minus 2, or that is simply 1 plus 1 minus 2, or equal to 0. So, as you can see, no, defined yung ating function. Defined siya. It still have a value even though 0 yung ating na-evaluate dito. So, this is defined. Now, condition number 2, dapat the limit exists. Okay? So, the limit of our function as x approaches to 0 is just equal to limit of x cubed plus x squared minus 2 as x approaches to 0, or direct substitution, that is, 0. Bakit 0? Sorry, class. Dapat 1 yan siya. So, 1 squared plus 1 cubed plus 1 squared minus 2, that is also equal to 0. And the limit exists. Okay? The test 3 or the condition number 3, are they equal? Equal ba yung function natin at saka limit? Yes, they are equal, no? So, we have here f of 1 is equal to 0, and then equal din yan siya sa limit of our function as x approaches to 1. So, therefore, the function, the function is continuous at x is equal to 1. Okay? So, yan siya. Sige. Any question? So, may magtubag. Proceed ta sa another example. Okay, ito na lang, no? This one. Now, determine if f of x is equal to x squared minus x minus 2 over x minus 2 is continuous or not at x is equal to 2. Okay? So, continuous ba yung ating function? Sige, evaluate natin. So, let's check the condition number 1. Dapat yung function natin is defined. Now, here in this case, all we need to do is to substitute all x by what? Okay, that is 2, no? So, we have here 2 squared minus 2 all over 2 minus 2. And then, if we evaluate or if we calculate itong numerator, so 2 squared, that is 4. So 2 squared is 4 minus 2, that is 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. And then denominator is 0, 0. So, indeterminate, and the function is not defined. Kasi wala tayong makuha dito. Indeterminate siya. 0 over 0 siya. Okay? So, function is not defined at x is equal to 0. Okay? Function or function f. So, sa first pa lang, no? Kapag first condition pa lang, hindi niya na-meet yung condition, hindi na tayo mag-proceed sa second at saka sa third. Dito pa lang sa first, we can conclude that the function is not, okay, not defined, or function is discontinuous at x is equal to 2. Okay? So, discontinuous siya. Wala siyang, meaning to say, kapag i-graph natin to siya, siguro may hole, no? Or merong gap yung ating graph between each other. Okay? So, yan siya. And naintindihan? I hope that's clear. Excuse me. So, yan siya, no? So, that's how we evaluate if the function is continuous at a point or hindi. Now, let's have another example. Now, this one here, no, is a piecewise function. So, determine natin if the function is continuous or not at x is equal to 4. Now, how can we use this one? Saan sa dalawa na ito na function yung ating gagamitin? Now, in this first, sige, let me change my ink muna. So, ito daw na function yung gagamitin natin if yung x natin, no, is less than 4. Okay? Now, ito naman na function yung gagamitin natin if x is greater than or equal to 4. Okay? Sige. Now, let's try to evaluate our function under condition number 1. Diba dapat yung function natin is continuous, right? So, f of c, or that is f of what? So, dapat equal to 4 man daw. So, 4 yung nandyan. Now, saan dito sa dalawa yung gagamitin natin? So, we cannot use itong first, okay? Kasi, yan yung symbol niya. Less than lang. But we can use this one kasi meron siyang symbol na greater than or equal to. So, mean to say, ito na function yung gagamitin natin, no, to evaluate our function. Now, we have here 4 minus 4 squared plus 3. 4 minus 4 is 0. 0 squared is 0 plus 3. So, that is equal to 3. And the function is defined. Okay, so na-check niya, no? Na-follow niya yung condition number 1. Now, how about condition number 2? So, di ba, kailangan i-check natin or evaluate natin yung limit from the left side at saka from the right side ng ating function, right? Now, to evaluate the limit of our function as x approaches 4 from the left side, so saan sa dalawa na ito yung na function yung gagamitin natin? So, from the left side. So, from the left side, yung gagamitin natin is this one. Kasi, di ba, mas malaki pa man daw si 4 compared kay x. So, lahat ng mga values ng x, no, is nasa left side ni 4. So, mean to say, ito yung gagamitin natin. So, we have here the limit of x plus 1 as x approaches 4 from the left side. And then, here, we can direct substitute. We have 4 plus 1, or that is equal to 5. Okay? Now, from the right side naman ng limit natin, the limit of our function as x approaches 4 from the right side. Now, saan dito sa dalawa kapag gagamitin yung right side or from the right side ng ating 4? So, syempre, ito siya. Okay? So, we have here the limit of x minus 4 squared, okay, plus 3 as x approaches 4 from the right side. Evaluate natin, direct substitute. We have 4 minus 4 squared plus 3. And that is equal to 0 plus 3 or equal to 3. Okay. Diba dapat ang condition number 2, the limit exists, right? Now, in this case, the condition number 2, equal ba yung limit natin from the left side ng C at saka right side ng C? Diba hindi? So, here, sa condition number 2, limit of f of x as x approaches 4 from the left side is not equal to the limit of our function as x approaches 4 from the right side. Therefore, the limit does not exist. Okay? So, sa condition 1, pasok, defined. Pero sa condition 2, undefined. Does not exist. So, hindi na tayo pwede makaproceed sa condition 3 or pwede pa rin, no? Condition number 3, okay? F of 4 is equal to 3, which is, this one is not equal to the limit of our function as x approaches 4. Therefore, the limit is discontinuous at x is equal to 4. Okay? So, yan siya. That's how we evaluate, no? And that's how we, evaluate piecewise function. Okay? Klaro ba? So, I hope that's clear. Now, let's have another one. So, kanina more on function. Now, how about this one? Kapag graph naman, no? Given the graph below, determine if the function h of x is continuous at the following values. So, this is a Heaviside function or h of x. Now, determine natin, no? If our function is, our graph, no? Or yung function h of x natin is continuous at x is equal to 2. Ayan, x is equal to 2. Saan yung x is equal to 2 natin? Okay, nandito na side. No? Now, excuse me. So, let's say we have a point here. X is equal to 2. If we, excuse me. So, if we trace our graph from the left side of 2, and then from the right side, as you can see, tuloy-tuloy, no, yung graph natin. So, meaning to say, continuous yung ating graph at x is equal to 2. Okay? It is continuous at x is equal to 2. Klaro? Now, how about kapag x is equal to -3? Ang graph ba natin or yung function ba natin is continuous sa x is equal to -3? So, saan ba yung -3? Okay, nandito. Now, if we trace our graph from the left side, papunta kay 3, and from the right side, so as you can see, tuloy-tuloy din, no? So, we can conclude that the graph is continuous at x is equal to -3. Now, how about number 3? X is equal to 0. So, tingin ninyo, is it continuous or discontinuous? Okay, sige. So, as you can see, no, if our graph is going towards 0 from the left side, and then dito naman yung ating graph from the right side, merong space. So, meaning to say, hindi sila dugtong, merong gap, no? Discontinuous siya at x is equal to 0. Okay? So, yan siya. So, please take note that if we evaluate or if we want to determine if a function is continuous, no, on a point, dapat we satisfy itong tatlong condition. First, the function is defined as we evaluate our function using the value, no, of here, yung x is equal to c natin. Okay? Now, the second condition is dapat yung limit natin is exist or nag-exist siya. Okay? Then the third condition, kung ano yung value if we evaluate our function and then ano yung limit ng function natin, dapat equal sila. Okay? Para masabi natin na ang function is continuous at x is equal to c or continuous siya on a point. Taro? Sige. I hope that's clear, no? Now, as for your activity, sige. Ayan. Let's continue. Later na sa yung activity. Now, dito naman, sa continuity on an interval, no? So, continuity on an interval means that a function is continuous at every point within that interval. So, ano ba pagkaintindi nyo ng interval? So, meaning to say ng interval is meron siyang starting point at saka meron siyang end point. Okay? Or meaning to say, it can be appeared like this. So, for example, we have point A at saka point B. So, nag-exist siya dito or we have continuous yung ating function sa value na ito at saka sa value na ito. Okay? So, for example, this one. We have here a graph. No? So, if we have an interval from -1 to 1, continuous ba yung ating function? Continuous ba yung ating function? If we have here a values from -1 to 1. So, how can we determine that? Saan ba natin makikita yung -1 at saka 1? Okay? So, we can find -1 dito na part. Okay? So, hindi masyadong klaro. Another color na lang siguro. This one daw. Sorry for that. So, we can find -1 here. And then, dito naman yung 1 natin. Okay? So, let's observe, no, yung graph na nandito sa taas nila. Okay? Now, if our x, okay, if our value or yung function natin is matrace natin siya from the right side ng x of -1, no? So, sorry, hindi pala tayo mag-focus dito sa last. But dito, if ma-trace natin yung ating graph from the left side or ng ating -1 or from the right side niya, okay, papunta dito, okay, matrace natin siya. So, hindi masyadong klaro yung ating pen. Sorry. If matrace natin yung ating graph papunta dito sa right side ng -1, okay? And then, ganun din sa left side ng 1, no? If matrace natin siya without lifting our pen, so meaning to say, our graph is continuous sa interval na ito. Okay? So, sa right side ng -1, matrace natin yung graph natin without lifting our pen. And then, sa left side naman ng 1, matrace din natin yung ating graph from this one, no? In this side, without lifting our pen. So, meaning to say, our graph, no? Is continuous in this interval. Okay? Now, how about dito, from -infinity to 0? So, -infinity to 0, saan ba natin makikita yung -infinity to 0 natin dito? Okay, let me erase muna yung ating, dito, para hindi man tayo siya masyadong ma-distract. Okay? So, yan. Okay pa ba mo, Dara? Sorry ha. So, yan. So, from -infinity to 0, saan ba yung 0 natin? Saan yung -infinity? So, nandito yung negative infinity natin, no? Yung mga values na nandito is mga -infinity papunta kay 0. Okay? Now, using our graph, since our graph is papunta sa baba, okay? And then, mga values doon is negative, no? Values. So, if we trace, as you can see, we can trace our graph without lifting our pen, right? Papunta kay 0. So, meaning to say, continuous din siya sa interval na -infinity to 0. And ganun din, no? From 0 to positive infinity. So, narito yung ating 0, starting point niya, up to kay positive infinity. As you can see, we can trace our graph without lifting our pen. So, this is continuous sa interval na 0 to positive infinity. Okay? Now, how about this one? We have here in an interval from -1 to 1. Okay? From -1, dito daw, from -1 to 1. Okay, let me draw a line, imaginary line. Let's say, dyan lang daw yung interval niya. Okay? Now, if we trace our graph from the right side ng -1, no? And then, or papunta dito kay 1, as you can see, meron tayong hole dyan, right? So, para siyang example nung first graph na i-evaluate natin. Okay? As you can see, basta meron tayong hole, that meron siyang gap, no? So, meaning to say, discontinuous, no? Yung ating graph sa interval na -1 and 1. Or not continuous siya dito sa interval na ito. Na kapag 0.5 at saka 2 naman, so saan ba 0.5 and 2? So 0.5 at saka 2, let's say, ito, nandito yung 0.5. And then, nandito yung 2 natin. Okay? So, yan. So, if we can trace our graph without lifting our pen, papunta dito. Ayan. So, as you can see, we are not lifting our pen. So, meaning to say, our graph is continuous on this point. Okay? Sige. So, ayan siya, no? Now, here are the different types of intervals natin. The closed interval. So, the function is continuous at every point in X interval, including yung endpoints natin na A and B. So, if we encounter this symbol, meaning to say included, no? Sa interval yung value na A at saka B. Kapag open interval naman, so, continuous siya at every point between dito sa interval na ito, pero hindi na siya necessary na kasali yung endpoint ng A at saka B. Then kapag half-open interval naman, continue siya at every point within the interval, including one endpoint, but neither the other. So for example here, so included sa interval si A, pero si B is not necessary. So in this case naman, hindi necessary na included sa interval si A, pero included si B. Okay? So yan siya. So continuity interval, we say that the function is continuous sa interval na A and B if continuous siya at every point on an open interval. So, continuous siya dito sa interval natin if continue siya at every point, no? So, ano man yung mga points between A at B. Kung continue siya doon, so continuous din siya sa interval na ito. And then dito naman, okay? So, ibig sabihin lang nito is, ang function natin is continuous dito. So, since meron tayong bracket dyan, so included dapat natin yung A, no? And then yung B is not necessary. If f of A exists and it's continuous at AB, moreover, it must be continuous on the right at A. That is, so evaluate natin yung limit natin ng function sa right side ng A natin if meron tayong ganito. Okay? Na kapag ganito naman, if si B naman yung included, okay, left side naman ni B, dapat yung ating i-evaluate kung ano siya, continuous po siya. Okay? So, F is continuous on AB, if it is continuous on AB, and, ayan. No? Sige. Now, let's consider this function. F of x is equal to x squared on the interval 1 at saka 3. Okay? So, paano to siya? So, our function here, sorry for that. Let me change my pen. So, our function here, no, is x squared and then evaluate natin if continuous siya sa interval na 1 at saka 3. Okay? Sige. Now, first is, di ba, yung condition natin. If ang function ba natin is defined. So, here we have f of c, or that is equal to f of 1. So, bakit 1? Kasali kasi si 1, no? Kasi meron tayong bracket dyan na sign. So, kasali natin si 1. So, let's evaluate if nag-exist ba siya. So, here we have 1 squared or that is equal to 1. And also, dapat isali din natin si 3. Okay? So, we have here 3. 3 squared that is equal to 9. Okay? So, for any c in 1, 3, no? Interval na 1, 3, defined yung ating function. Now, how about sa second na condition? Dapat diba nag-exist yung limit natin? So, here, if x natin is 1, limit of f of x as x approaches 1 is, that is, limit of x squared as x approaches 1, and this is equal to 1. It exists. Now, if x naman natin is equal to 3, now the limit of function as x approaches 3, or that is the limit of x squared as x approaches 3, is equal to 9. And it also exists. No? Now, from the left at saka from the right, ganito yung mga value natin. So, as you can see, no? If x natin is equal to 1, the same siya sa limit niya. And then kapag ang x naman natin is 3, kapag i-evaluate natin yung function natin, equal siya sa limit niya na as x approaches 3. So, mean to say, here, for any c, no? For any c in 1 at saka 3, between the interval ng 1 and 3, the limit x squared as x approaches c is the same siya sa kanyang function na c squared. And then, the same siya sa value niya kapag i-evaluate natin yung ating function. So, mean to say, the function is continuous at the interval 1 at saka 3. Okay? So, sa first kasi, no? The same. And this one as well. And this one, they are the same. So, continuous yung ating function. Okay? Now, how about this one? So, given the function, no? Consider the function g of x is equal to x if x is less than or equal to 0. 3 naman if x is greater than 0 but less than or equal to 1. And then 3 minus x squared if x is greater than 1 but less than or equal to 0. Then here we have x minus 3 if x is less than 4. Okay? Now, dito, alamin natin if continue siya on 0 and 1. So, 0 and 1. As you can see, meron tayong, ano to? Parenthesis at saka bracket. So, sa bracket, mean to say, included yung 1 natin dito, no? Sige. So, included si 1. Kung included si 1, so, saan kaya sa function natin yung kasali? Or saan dito sa function, yung piece ng ating piecewise function na dapat i-evaluate natin na function? Nagets ba? So, ito, included si 1, no? So, saan dito sa mga condition na ito na merong kasali si 1 or equal to 1? So, syempre, this one, right? So, mean to say, g of x is, kapag ang value niya is 1, okay? Or between 0 and 1. So, mean to say, equal to 3. Siya kasi 3 naman lang din yung sagot dito. Okay? That is if x is less than 0 but greater than 0 but less than or equal to 1. Okay? Now, paano naman kapag, ayan, no, meron tayong interval kasi dito na 0 to 1. So, that's why ito yung ginamit natin. So, hence, g of x is equal to 3. Wait lang. Sorry for that. So, that's for the first condition. Sorry, mali ang natingnan ko na notes ko. So, for the first condition, define yung ating function. Now, how about the second one? Dapat yung limit niya nun, nag-exist dapat. Okay? So, since ito naman yung interval natin, 0 to 1, so, ganun pa rin, no? Ito pa rin yung ating value. So, the limit of g of x, okay, as x approaches to 1, okay, I mean, approaches to c, kasi we don't know ano yung c natin dito, meron tayong interval, so that is equal to 3. Okay? So, the same sila sa first condition, sa second condition, so therefore, sa third condition natin, the limit of g of x as x approaches c is equal to 3, and that is equal to the value if we evaluate our function. Thus, g of x or g is continuous at the interval 0 and 1. Okay? From 0 to 1. Included si 1. Okay? Klaro ba? So, I hope that's clear, no? Sige, how about the second question? Dito naman, from 4 to infinity. Dapat, included ba si 4 or hindi? Hindi, no? Kasi we have here the symbol. Kung hindi siya included, so mean to say, mas malaki pa kay 4. So mean to say, ito yung gagamitin natin na function. So, first is we need to evaluate, no? Our function. So, here, we have g, okay, since g yung namin dito, g of c natin. And then, that is equal to x minus 3. Or g of x natin, your function natin is x minus 3. So, recall, no? Kapag we have a polynomial, okay, it is always continuous, no? Everywhere sa real numbers natin or sa interval natin. So, since this is from 4 to infinity, so mean to say, define yung ating function. Okay? Then, another one, kapag evaluate naman natin yung kanyang limit, no, the limit of g of x as x approaches c, since this is polynomial, nag-exist din yung ating function. Okay? So, it exists. So, mean to say, ang ating function, no, g of x, okay, is the same with sa limit ng ating function as x approaches c. Hence, for g of x is surely, or g is surely continuous at x, okay, at the interval for up to infinity. Okay? For all x na element ni interval for to infinity. Continuous siya. So, polynomial naman din siya, no? So, wala naman masyadong complication dito or hindi naman siya complicated, unlike the lang kung rational siya. Okay? So, yan siya. So, that's how we evaluate din, no? Continuity on an interval given a function, no? Or a piecewise function. So, I hope that's clear. So, next meeting na lang ito sila. Now, I want you to do this one, no? This will serve as your assignment. Okay? So, this is your seat work. So, you need to submit this before the day ends. Okay? So, yan siya. So, seat work, ito siya. So, write in 1/2 crosswise lang. Okay? So, yan siya. So, in summary, kailangan we can evaluate a function if continuous siya kapag masatisfy niya itong tatlong condition natin. Okay? And then, ganun lang. So, I hope naintindihan. If you have any question, feel free to ask, no? And then, yeah. See you later, everyone, or see you next meeting. Goodbye and have a great day.